Section 1.1, the real numbers. The first set of numbers we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes those are called natural numbers. Sometimes they're called counting numbers. If you add a 0 to that set, then you get the set of whole numbers. If you take the set of numbers -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the set of integers. The number line is a graphical representation of the integers. So, two numbers are opposites if they are the same distance from 0 in opposite directions on the number line. For any real number n, its opposite is -n. The opposite of 2 is -2. The opposite of -6 is 6. 0 is neither positive nor negative and does not have an opposite. The set of all positive integers is the same as the set of natural or counting numbers. So, what do we do with integers? Integers can be positive or negative, so we can measure temperatures with integers. The high temperature predicted for today is 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The lowest temperature ever recorded in the U.S. was -80 degrees Fahrenheit in Prospect, Alaska. A score of par is represented by the integer 0. A birdie, one stroke less than par, is represented by the integer -1. A bogey, one stroke more than par, is represented by the integer +1. Definition: the rational numbers are all numbers that can be written in the form a over b, where a and b are integers and b can't be 0. Why can't b be 0? Suppose you had 3 over 0. Is that a problem? That's undefined. So examples of real numbers: we could have 2/3, -5 halves, 8, because 8 can be thought of as 8 over 1, 0 could be 0 over 3, 0.25 could be written as 1/4. All rational numbers can be graphed on a number line. Graph the following. Where is -3? Where is 5/3? That's 1 2/3. About right there. Where is -1.5? Where is 11/5? That's 2 1/5. The irrational numbers are numbers that do not repeat or terminate when expressed in decimal form. The square root of 2 is 1.41421356. What's the next digit? I have no idea. It keeps on going on forever. It does not repeat a pattern. There's no way to predict what the next digit is. How about pi? Pi is 3.14159. What's the next digit? I don't know. Negative square root of 5, the same way. It's a decimal that does not repeat a pattern, and it does not terminate. So, if we combine the set of rational numbers and irrational numbers together, we get the set of real numbers. Rational numbers and irrational numbers together. Every real number corresponds to a point on the real number line. Every point on the number line corresponds to a real number. So we need some symbols to compare real numbers. Is equal to, is less than, is greater than, is not equal to, is less than or equal to, is greater than or equal to. So let's put the correct symbol in the blank. Remember, the alligator eats the big number. So 6 and 3, we want the alligator to eat the big number. 6 is greater than 3. Negative 3 is less than 6. Negative 4 is greater than negative 7. Negative 4.5 is less than 4.7. And 0 is less than 1/2. All inequalities can be written in two forms. 3 is less than 5 is the same thing as 5 is greater than 3. X is greater than or equal to 4 is the same as 4 is less than or equal to x. So let's rewrite each inequality in a different but equivalent form. So negative 9 is less than negative 7. Another way to say that, negative 7 is greater than negative 9. Y is less than or equal to 2. 2 is greater than or equal to y. Same thing. It means the same thing. The inequality x is less than 0 is the same as stating that x is a negative number. Change the statement n is a positive number to an inequality. N is a positive number. N is greater than 0. The absolute value of a number is its distance from 0 on the number line. The absolute value of the number x is written as absolute value of x. You have two straight lines, straight vertical lines on either side of x. So how far is negative 4 from 0? It is 4 units from 0. You don't care about whether it's positive or negative. It's 4 units away from 0. 2 is 2 units away from 0. You can think of the absolute value as the magnitude of a number. How big is it, regardless of whether it's positive or negative? The absolute value of negative 28 is 28. And the absolute value of 504 is 504. What's the absolute value of 0? 0. That's all for this section.